Okay, I'm going to get started here. Thanks everybody for joining. Most of you know me. I'm Larry Vecchio with VRI and HomesIn. What I wanted to do today was kind of just go over the referral network with all our agents, and we'll share this to the ones that didn't make the call here today.
Yep. Yep.
Um, and the purpose of this is to basically go over, our expectations and what you can expect from us. So right off the bat, what we're doing in Florida is we're building an agent referral network. Um, and we're basically inviting certain agents to be part of it. We're trying to make it exclusive so you have individual agents in each marketplace. Um, we are partnering with a mortgage company, a title partner, and other local businesses to generate revenue, to generate leads. And basically, there's a three-part process to this lead gen that we do. First is we use pay-per-click through IDX. So basically, you'll see the HomesIn site here. We basically have the IDX for all of Florida. And we have a pay-per-click campaign going on that the mortgage company is currently sponsoring, and we'll be bringing on a title company pretty soon that'll also add to that revenue. And also some local business partners, especially in Florida. We had a great call the other day with a big home services company down there. So again, people don't realize that the amount of money that's made from a real estate transaction, if we put all the partners together, we all benefit from it. So basically, we are going to work with the partners to generate that revenue through one, the pay-per-click. Second is we're going to be buying some Zillow leads in addition to the pay-per-click campaign. And the third part of the process is generating leads through Facebook. Now, listen, we all know how leads work. I mean, they're not, someday we get lucky and we have a one that's ready to buy now. Normally it's a process and it takes time. Honestly, the best lead has always been a referral. And that's why I really like the social media side of what we're doing. As much as the lead gen works, at the end of the day, the agents who use our town sites are going to end up with the most business. And I'm going to share how that works in a minute. First, Dan, if you could just go back to the town page, I just want to share with the agents. Every agent's going to have a town page. It's going to look like, let's pull up Sarasota, for example, right now, Ant, just to give them an example. So each town has a website that has a Facebook page. You'll see the Facebook page is displayed at the top of each website. And on the right-hand side, you'll see where it says your ad here. There's enough room. That ad box runs all the way down that page. So there's room. We should have the agent's page up front. We'll have the mortgage partner, Joe, which I'll introduce in a few minutes here. His ad will be there along with our title. And then we have the ability to load other businesses like, local restaurants or things like that you want to affiliate with in your town. The referral side of this is critical. I mean, the leads are great, but the agent who works the town page the best is going to have the best results with this program. So on the right-hand side, there's rooms for multiple ads that can run along the side of that page. And basically, we're asking the agents in those towns, obviously, to refer people in that town. The other part of this is the Facebook page. So we make all the agents and mortgage and title partners admins to the social media page. You have access to be able to post to the HomesIn Sarasota page, for example. The key here is to remember not to be a real estate agent. All right. You want to make the site feel like a community site that's basically endorsing people in it. As soon as you start using the site as an agent, you lose the value because consumers almost avoid us, to be honest with you, online. So the ability for us to act almost like a secret agent is where you'll get the best response on social media through the Facebook pages. So what we want the partners to do is basically to post at least 2 times a week. And simple as this, you can simply go pick any one of the listings that are on the IDX here. All you have to do is click on it, copy and paste that URL, and it goes right into the Facebook page. It literally takes 2 seconds to do that. The other thing we want you to do is post local businesses. You feature a restaurant. You'll hear C. Rumpson, the agent down here. So there's a restaurant she's featuring. And you always tag the restaurant owner, because then they end up liking it, they'll share it, they'll do other things with it, and it helps you to build your brand in that town. The third part is actually to do the home value button. There's other ways to generate leads there. So people, what's your home worth button, things like that you can display. And then you can obviously feature yourself, but you want to do it in a way that you got to remember to be doing it like you're featuring, like almost like the Homes in Sarasota is a community page and it happens to be recommending you. Follow me? Don't make it sound like it's your page. Got it? You want to make it look like you're being endorsed by Homes in Sarasota. And then you also want to do as you're featuring those businesses, be sure to tag them. That was the main thing on the social media side. And what you'll start to find over time is you'll start to get following. People will actually inquire on there. They'll actually ask about a listing, want to make an appointment. There's some people who actually ask about one of the things that we do with the loan officers. We actually have a for sale by owner program where the loan officers try to communicate with for sale by owners, and will promote their property on that Facebook page. And that obviously generates some buyer leads too. So the way the for sale by owner program works is we try to get the loan officer to connect with for sale by owner. So when you see a for sale by owner in your area, you can connect with Joe. Joe will reach out, and there's a whole package of things we offer the for sale by owner. One especially is helping them qualify their buyers. But one of the big things we've learned with for sale by owners is that they're not able to call the people back. People come through their house every weekend. We teach them to make them sign in from a security reason. But more important, we actually ask them, we'll tell them that we'll call them back for them on Monday morning. The seller can't call them back on Monday and go, how'd you like my house? Some people spend an hour, 2 hours in their house all weekend and then leave, and the seller has no idea what's going on. So the loan officer, if they do this properly, they end up connecting with the for sale by owner. And every Monday morning, basically, the for sale by owner is calling our loan officers, giving them leads of the people who came through their house this weekend. So and if they don't buy that house, guess what? They're going to buy another house. So it's a great lead source for the loan officer and for the agents. But the real value is that we're able to promote. We tell the for sale by owner that we're going to promote their property, let's say on Homes in Sarasota. So we'll end up putting listings on that Facebook page over time that are not in MLS. So that ends up you'll see interactions on that. You'll even get other agents going, hey, where's that house at? Where'd you get that? So it's really a cool little product. And once you start to build these community sites, it's amazing what happens there. People actually start to ask on how to be on them. I noticed now I actually got a meeting next week with my agents, because you got Zillow and Homes.com charging you extra now to be a featured property on their own site. This is a great listing tool for us. That's one of the reasons we built it for us in New Jersey, was we wanted to have something that no other agent had. And I'm the only agent get to put their house on Homes in Sarasota. So it's part of our listing presentation. So that's kind of like a little overview of basically that it's really important, not just that, we're obviously going to give you leads and we want you to communicate with Joe on the follow-up on those leads, but we also want you to be interactive with these community sites. Because listen, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. We'll find another agent, but we're trying to make it exclusive where we want you to do those things, to help promote. It actually ends up generating leads for you. So you're able to, promote listings, promote yourself. But we ask you to basically, use the site. The more content you can put on, the better it is. What we teach our agents is we want them to post everything to a town page and then share it to their personal pages. It looks better. Whenever you share something, it doesn't look like you're selling something. Follow me? So I always think it looks a lot nicer if I'm sharing a listing from Homes in Keyport than if I'm promoting the listing from Homes in Keyport. So if once you get in the habit of that, you'll see our agents do that. They share those pages, and it works better. So and again, the real thing is follow up on these leads. We all know how they work. It's a process over time. We basically are going to, if I haven't sent out, some of you that have it already, but we'll send out, we have a blanket referral agreement we send out. So it'll cover any referrals we send you. We ask for a 25% referral feedback. And basically we'll send out those, if those that haven't signed it, we'll get you the referral agreement out to you. and it's really, there's no cost to you. So I mean, if you know, the good thing is, you know, when you give somebody something for free, it's worthless, and I'm hoping that it's not treated that way, because we really want you to use the sites, because that's really the value of it. If you know, if you just want leads, guess what? Over time, I'm going to find somebody that's going to use the site properly, because I honestly believe the town site's more valuable than the leads, and you'll see it over time. So really, at this point, I want to introduce Joe. Joe is our mortgage sponsor, and I want him to say a few words and kind of say hello and introduce himself. And then next meeting, I'll introduce our title partners, and we'll go from there. Joe?
Hey, Joe, you're muted.
Unmute Joe.
Is that
Unmute
better?
Joe.
There you go. Is that better? Hey
John
guys.
said we wanted to mute Joe, didn't we?
You usually have to mute me. I know Lisa and I know Heather. Nice to see you guys again. I have John Lepresti and Michael Giancolo on this call as well. They're my team over at NAF at New American Funding. We all work together as a team. So on the weekends, if you have anything working, we work till 9 o'clock. We have a whole team over there. I say my team is your team. Utilize us. We will get pre-approvals on the weekends. We work, and we will give you the best customer service you ever experienced. I can tell you that.
And I just shared my information in the chat, guys. So if you need anything for whatever reason, Joe doesn't pick up the phone call, just call, text, or email me. I'm always available as well too.
Yeah, I just did the same as well. Nice to meet everybody on the call, and Larry, thank you for having us. Just so you guys know, a lot of the business that we've done over the course of our career is really business that other banks couldn't get done. There were issues, and that's kind of how we built ourselves up. So even any deals that you guys have now that, you know, other lenders threw in the trash or said it didn't work, you know, give us a shot on those personal referrals, and you know, we'll keep the leads coming, and hopefully you guys reciprocate and send some stuff back to us. So any questions you guys have, my number's in the chat as well. Feel free to reach out.
We go down to 500 credit score with 10% down and no DTI on VA loans as well. We're very aggressive.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to share this, and we'll share this to all the agents who are participating right now. So I'll make sure that everybody gets a copy of this when we're done today.
Sounds good.
Now, what I want everybody to do is, if you haven't done this already, I think Lisa and Heather have, but the agents who are going to get this recording, if you're interested and you want to participate in this program, you need to contact Anthony. Anthony at HomesIn.com is the email. We're going to need, obviously, your picture and your contact information along with your website so that we can set you up on the town page. And then once we have you set up on the town page, we'll send you the referral agreement. And then we can start talking about adding your partners to those pages and starting to get the pages live so that you can start using it. We'll then add you as an admin to the Facebook page. And then start posting, you know, you can start posting as soon as possible. Once you contact Anthony, and again, in the beginning here, we're going to have somebody that'll be handling the ads, but in the beginning, you can just send them to Anthony. So as you put a partner on, you have a local business you want to feature or something in there. Usually what I suggest on the local business thing is posting them on Facebook first. And then when you'll see certain ones will react and interact with you. That's where you want to then go in and say to them, hey, listen, I can add your business to our as a featured business on our page, so that it gives you more value. The other thing I didn't talk about, and a lot of people don't even understand it to even explain it, but part of our program, we own a business directory called surfyourtown.com. And if you could just show them that, and we connect that to all our pages, and it provides any local business. What I do in our areas, we basically tell them that if they, you know, I go to a local business, I tell them, just go to our business directory. You can add your business for free on here. And it's one of the things we basically built. We didn't even realize it when we started, but we own doctors in your town, lawyers in your town, restaurants in your town, contractors in your town, all those domains. they point to this business directory, and you'll see we have over 100,000 businesses all over the country already on it. But the reason all these businesses are on this business directory is it's become a Google domain authority, which means simply by putting your business on here, it helps with your SEO on your own individual page. So what's happening around the country is web developers are using my site. Whenever they build a new website, they put it on this business directory as a way to help that local business get found in Google search. So if you're a member of any BNI group or networking group, I basically would highly recommend when you're talking in front of them that you add them, tell them to add their business to your business directory. This directory is available on all the town pages. So when people go there, in addition to the banner ad, you have this little business directory that we built. I would also suggest the agents go put yourself on there too. So if you haven't added yourself already, you can add yourself as a business. So if somebody's searching for an agent in your area, you'll come up on it. But if anybody's in a networking group, there's things we can provide. We have this whole little networking thing that I'll get into later on. But basically, we try to get our own agents to start their own networking group because we provide more things to a local networking group than even a networking group. If you go online and just look up what it takes to start a BNI group, we provide 5 things that no other BNI group provides. One, we provide the business directory right here, which is a Google domain authority. 2, we provide them an ad on our town pages, which nobody else has. We also provide them a podcast that we do. We create a local guide. And do me a favor, just quick. This is getting off track because I want to, the good thing is I got a lot of this stuff. The bad thing is I got a lot of this stuff and it overwhelms people. but we create a local guide. Anthony will pull up in a second. I'll show you. It's on the top of Real Estate Town Advocate if you want to pull up Real Estate Town Advocate. We create a local guide for every town. And then one of the best things that we do that a lot of agents neglect or don't realize is we're able to provide here's a sample of the local guide that we do. And it's real simple form. It's done, we have it all set up in Canvas. It's basically a little information about the town. The next page is our mortgage partners and our real estate agents, a little bit about them. And then it gets into the next page is like the, area hospitals and things like that are important information about the town. And then you'll see in the back, we have all little featured businesses. This is transportation information, medical. We have medical emergency stuff on one of the pages. Yeah, there it is. And then the last couple of pages, we feature the local businesses in town. So we provide the local businesses and add on and this guide is a PDF. So we don't even have to print it. It's downloaded. We use it for open houses. When we have open houses, here's a local guide to our town. But it's a great way to network in the community. And the best thing that we do is we provide the local business owners with the new neighbor data. So we have access to all the closings every month. So each month, at the end of the month, if they're a partner with us, we end up sending them an email or a letter. One girl does it. She likes to do it. She still does her letter. Some people do it by email. But we provide them all the new neighbors that whatever closed in town. Now, a lot of these little businesses, you'd be surprised, actually buy the new neighbor list. Well, by the time it gets recorded in the courthouse, sold to a list company, and sent back to the business owner, we have a 2 or 3 month jump on other businesses that are using new neighbor lists. So a great way, some of my agents we've figured out a way to use, how you set up a prospect in MLS where you set up the new home buyer, we set up the business owner. Instead of sending them active listings, we send them closed listings. So every time there's a closing, the email goes to the business owner. And I tell you, it works because across the street from me is a little coffee shop. And every time I go in there, not every time, but often she'll say to me, "I see you sold another house," and they think I sold all the houses. It's hysterical because it's coming from my MLS. Got it? But it's a great way to keep your name in front of these business owners. And you're providing them leads. It doesn't give them the buyer's name, but it gives them the address. So they can just, send them a letter, new neighbor, welcome to the town. So that's a quick overview. I don't want to run too long because I like to keep my meetings quick, short, but to the point. And the main focus of this today was to make sure you contact Anthony. You get them the information we need to get you set up on the page. 2, let us know who your partners are in your town. Obviously, we have Joe as our mortgage partner, and we have a title partner that'll be sponsoring these pages too. And again, the more partners we get. We had a great call the other day with a company. We have an ad agency in New Jersey that actually does local business videos, and they share their local business videos on our pages. So, because it helps them get more exposure, but it's helping us. So they're actually adding to the revenue of our lead gen. And that helps everybody in the program. So I hope this was, pretty clear, but basically to get Anthony your contact information, make sure we have you on board. And then, if you need help with the Facebook pages, let us know, because it's really important that, it's easy for us to track too. We basically just go look at a Facebook page. We can see if somebody's done anything in the last couple of days. So we started this. We actually have some interns. So if anybody's interested, that's another little thing. This summer we have probably 6 or 8 kids from college that, wanted to intern in the real estate business. And they do it for free because they want to get the experience, but they're doing, social media on these town pages. So that's another option if you don't have the time to do it. One of the things we're even talking to the ad agency that we're talking to in Florida is actually putting a program together to help agents who are too busy to do the social media part. That's another option we're talking about right now. So I hope that was, and also the mortgage guys and the title guys will have access to the Facebook pages too, so they can post, new information about rates and things like that. So get pre-approved, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of my overview for today. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to join us, and look forward to working with everybody.
Yeah, look forward to working with you too. Thank you for putting us together.
You got it.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Larry.
Jason.
All right,
Good to
guys.
see you
Thanks,
all.
you guys.
Thank you.
See you,
Larry.
Heather.
Thanks.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.